Hello, the date is 12/18/2016, time is 11:30 p.m. Sitting in the garage. It's quite cold down here. I actually have a jacket on. Been having a jacket on for like the last few journals that I've done. The face swelling went down today. It's not really swelling. It's more like just bloat. I feel like my face is like fucking bloated. That seems to have gone down today. Hopefully tomorrow that trend will continue and I can be back to my normal face. I've run a very disorganized setup down here. There's wires all over the place, and I feel like I'm not getting the most out of my mixer. I feel like there's some setting that I'm fucking missing. Like, oh, the kilohertz, you gotta set it to 96,000 kilohertz. Whatever those audio settings are. I just feel like I'm not getting that right. And, it's just, it's losing its integrity, the recordings. However subtle it is, I don't. I would slap myself if I were me 5 years ago I would still slap myself because I still feel like that primarily feel that the recording quality is secondary to the fucking soul. That's so annoying when people say that, but I don't know. It's just, I just feel like I'm not getting enough out of my equipment. I actually just ordered 4-channel audio interface. So I can do the drums, the real way now. Instead of, fucking around with the EQ on the mixing board, I can do it in the computer and, add, effects and, a noise gate or just, EQ individually to each track. And I can make the bass, the kick drum more like, if I want to. Because I feel like I wasn't getting the kick drum right with just the mixer. I'm happy about that. And also, I'm probably gonna download a better DAW. Just because I like Vegas, but I want to move up to the next level. And Vegas ain't gonna do that. I'm thinking about either Reaper or Logic. Or no, not Logic. Logic is fucking Apple exclusive. It was Reaper and another one. I don't want to do Audition because I don't like the way that's set up. I remember trying to use it and it wasn't for me. So probably Reaper. I know it's $60, but I don't have $60. So I might be getting it in other ways. I don't want to say that. It's good. But I'm going to be using a different DAW because Vegas has run its course. I feel. I really do love Vegas though. It's just its simplicity. There's no bullshit. You just plug in and record, and I'm gonna miss that. Other programs are probably just as simple. I don't know how to use them, and it's just, there's thousands of tutorials on how to use this shit. But it's probably gonna be Reaper. I'll probably just do Reaper. So I could actually probably start running a real I could do it now, but I could start running a real recording studio down here. As soon as I get that 4-channel interface. And I might do that because I feel like I have at least the technical know-how. I do need a better monitoring system because I'm just using the PA system, that's not good. No, I guess I couldn't do that either. I was thinking about running the speakers that I don't even know if I still have those speakers. That 5.1 speakers system. That might be over there somewhere in that big pile of fucking boxes. So I don't know. I'll figure it all out. But the next level is upon us. 2017 is going to be a big fucking year because hopefully, more than likely, I'll get this album done. I feel like this album is coming from more emotional, real place than the other ones. I mean, it's still nowhere near where it needs to be. It needs to be much more purely me. That sounds so douchey. It needs to be more purely an expression and not like a fucking ego trip. And, you know, I feel like there's still some ego trippy fucking parts in there that I gotta weed out and just... But, you know, I am not fucking around this time. You know, this one's gonna be the real deal. Yeah, it's just a matter of getting the lyrics right, and you know, getting the song structures right. I mean, the song structures are done basically, except for like a few songs. I think there's like 4 songs where I don't quite have the entire thing, but you know, that can be done quickly. It's just, you know, I got to get the lyrics right. That's because, you know, I feel like the lyrics are not to be overlooked. Yeah, I got a comment on that Radiohead comment I left that was like something about sixpence being the number of letters in Donald Trump's name. The guy said, he was saying something about like he said, if he started it off with nah, you know, and then he said something like, you know, it had something to do with sixpence being like some kind of currency. I don't know if Radiohead have confirmed that in an interview or something, but you know, that's cool. The comment was just my interpretation. It wasn't meant to be like, this is what Radiohead meant. You know, this is just my interpretation. This was just, you know, when sixpence, you know, it's just a coincidence. Could just be a happy coincidence. But see, the other thing was, he said that you know, at the end of that comment, that it was like, he was saying something like, the main thing is that it just seemed like he was being kind of a fucking autistic fuck about it. And also he seemed to be like saying, I don't agree with you, but I agree with you. Like, I mean, I've done that so many times where I say, like, you know, like I'm saying things as if I'm like, you know, giving an opposite argument to somebody's, to what they're saying, but I'm not. It turns out that I'm just fucking agreeing with them. I didn't say anything about Donald Trump's politics or anything, but I don't know. It just seemed fucking snarky and fucking British, and you know, go fuck off with that. And I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's just internet interaction. I'm probably just assuming ill intent when there was none, because, you know, I'm fucking paranoid. Yeah, so 12/18. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, it's like everybody's looking for a chance to, like, because I mean, if you make one fuck up, there's 50 people ready to tell you about it. Because, you know, it's just fucking, I mean, I don't want to pretend I'm not guilty of, like, pointing out people's fuck ups, so. But, you know, I wasn't, like, saying this is what Radiohead meant by it. I'm just saying, you know, this is my interpretation of it. Or, you know, it's just a happy coincidence if it is that. I don't even think it is a coincidence. But, you know, the comment just read is very fucking snarky, and, you know, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, so what else did I do today? I walked to Walmart. It was a long walk. But, you know, it was a good walk. It replaced my run for the night. It was a 3-mile walk, but, you know, walking that far is because it takes longer to walk than it does to run. So, it might have been more beneficial for me, just as far as like my fitness well-being, because it's sort of a cross-training thing. So, I mean, walking's not that different from running, but I guess it is sort of engaging a different. I don't know, I'm speaking out of my ass now. I had no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, so 2 seconds. All right. Goodbye. Oh, I forgot to mention about that Radiohead thing. I think it's a fucking mistake to concentrate so much on fucking specifics sometime. Uh, I feel like it's just sometimes these things are so fucking meticulously like analyzed to death, and sometimes I think just a general sort of fucking like intuitive approach is not to be just like thrown out the window. There's benefit to fucking intuition and thinking with your or feeling your way through things instead of fucking like just dry fucking emotionless facts. Like, just get fucked with that. Fucking get it out of my face. I don't care. I don't fucking care. How's that? I mean, it's not like, they're two opposite sides of the coin. General overview and specific facts. One is good at one thing, the other is good at the other thing, and the ideal is to combine those two worlds. But don't fucking act like just some fucking dry fact, is at all interesting, because it's not. So, I personally don't find it interesting, but, okay, goodbye.